Okay, here are the notes on a rhombus. Okay, so first we're going to go over the properties of a rhombus. Rhombus have the same properties as a parallelogram. So opposite sides are congruent, opposite sides are parallel, opposite angles are congruent, consecutive angles are supplementary, and diagonals bisect each other. But there's a couple more properties that we're going to add to it that make it special. So all four sides are congruent. So not just opposite sides, but all four. Okay, diagonals are perpendicular. And diagonals bisect opposite angles. Alright, so let's fill in what we know. First example, JK is 12 and JN is 7. So if this side is 7, I know that this side is 7. All the sides are congruent, so all the sides are 12. What else can we fill out from this? I think that's about it for now. So I know JM is 12. JL will be 14. Okay, I need to find MN. So I'm missing this side right here. But I do know something special. I know that these diagonals are perpendicular. So that forms a 90-degree angle, which means I can use the Pythagorean Theorem to find that side. So 12 is opposite of the 90, making it the hypotenuse. So 7 squared plus the unknown side squared equals 12 squared. So using the Pythagorean Theorem, 7 squared is 49, so I'm going to subtract 49 from both sides, and 12 squared is 144. Minus 49, get 95. X squared equals 95. Take the square root of both sides to find x. Missing side length, and I get square root of 95 being 9.7. So MN is 9.7. I need to find MK. So if I double that, I will get that 19.5. Alright, so try this one on your own. Moving on to the next one. RT is 22. The whole side is 22, making each diagonal 11. US is 18. This entire side is 18, making each side 9. So same idea. I'm going to have to find the side lengths, and I know these are right angles. They bisect each other. So 9 squared plus 11 squared will give me the missing side. 9 squared plus 11 squared give me that last side squared. 9 squared is 81. 11 squared, I believe, is 121. Add those two together. Get 202. Take the square root of both sides. Square root of 202 will be x squared. I get 14.2. So each side is 14.2. So VT is 11. UV is 9. RS 14.2. ST 14.2. Okay, ZY is 34. making every side 34. WY is 38, making each side 19, or each half of the diagonal. Alright, so ZXY is 34. ZXY. So this angle right here is 34 degrees. Okay, so I know that the diagonals bisect opposite angles. So if this side of the angle is 34, that makes this side of the angle also 34 degrees, and the same over here, because the opposite angles are congruent. This angle will be 34 degrees, and this angle will be 34 degrees. Well, if this angle is 34, these two angles are consecutive and supplementary. So 180 minus 34, I get 146. So this entire angle is 146. And this diagonal bisects it, so that diagonal will cut it in half, making each side of that angle 73 degrees. Now I can fill all of this in because the other side's also going to be 73 each. So WZ is 34, VY 14, ZV, and you use the Pythagorean Theorem to find out. I'll get 28.2, and ZX. Double 28.2, get 56.4. Okay, now the angles. Go WXZ, 34 degrees. WVZ, that's 90. Remember, the end sides are all 90 degrees. They're perpendicular. ZYW, so 180. Oh, I made a mistake here. Earlier I said it's 34. No, I subtracted 180 from 34. This is going to be 180 minus 68. It's 112. Half of 112 is 56. So each of these angles is 56 degrees. I made a mistake. I apologize. This whole angle is 68, making this whole angle 112 because they both have to add up to 180. So this is 56 degrees. Also 56 degrees. Okay, that concludes the notes for a rhombus. Now we're going to take notes on a square.